So I want to show you Flodesk, which I discovered about a month and a half ago. I signed up early this month. I was like, I'm going to give this a try, and I truly love it. I'm going to tell you all the reasons why and try to show you what its value is. It is so clean and organized. It is very intuitive, and it is easy peasy. It looks so good. So right up here at the top, you've got emails, you've got your audience where you add your subscribers and your segments. I'll show you both. Your forms, and your forms is how you get people to sign up for your email, and then your workflow. So your workflow is how you create a set of emails in a sequence to alert somebody of your messaging. So an example, if we look at my segments, so I can decide which one of these I want. So when I go into subscribers, you have the option of making your subscribers belong in multiple segments. In your forms, you can create your colors and your text for what you want your email sign up pop-up to look like, and then you add the header code into a website. Let's go to my personal website that I built. And this website takes everybody to all my information, and this is good for you all to know in case you need this for reference. bsidesstyling.com. Also, you can type in bsidesstyling.com and it will take you to the same page. I own both of those URLs. So then in the search bar here, it's going to change back to Brooksides. So within 5 seconds, for someone that has not already filled out my newsletter, it will pop up on here for them. Because I've already filled out the newsletter, it's not going to do it. So if anyone scrolls all the way down to here at the bottom, they're also going to get a newsletter sign up from me. And then they, of course, have access to all of these blocks, link them directly to this category on my shop. Those are all clickable links. I've got my social media, and then I've got information where guests can go and shop my store directly on the main page. So that is why I send everyone to that website, and until they fill out this mailing list, they will get this pop-up after 5 seconds of viewing my site. So when people join my mailing list, they're now going to go into a workflow that I've made through Flodesk. It's going to take a second. This is the workflow I made for a new subscriber when they're added to a segment. So anyone that gets added into my segment titled New Customers is going to get these. So when they're added a new customer, their trigger is going to be that they're going to get this "Hi there, friend" email, which is my welcome letter. And I can click it and I can edit it. So I uploaded my logo, and then I can change my font blocks. So if I'm in "Hi there, friend" and I want to change the block of text, I click the section. It gives me a drop down of all my fonts. I can change the size, I can change the color, the alignment, all caps. And so these are just templated. This was a preloaded template where I had these cute little pieces of tape I could add on, change a handwritten text, and I didn't have to make this an over. I have really nicely simple design buttons, a signature sign off. I get to integrate in my Instagram feed and then have all my social media links. So this is a nice welcome. It's going to send people to the blog in this first email in the workflow. So then there's a time delay from that first email that is sent where it's going to wait a week, and you can change this time delay. You can even tell it like what day of the week you would want it, if it's a certain time period, certain day of the week, certain time of day. So like if you're like me and you work in a full-time job and you really don't want to send an email during your 9 to 5 business hours, you could custom make it to send at like 7:40 in the morning on Monday, which is sweet. Then I've got a hello again message. This is an email about me, letting people know more information on me. I wait another week right now, and then what to expect. It reviews my business. Then I wait a couple weeks and I give them a personal story about myself. Right now, I've got stuff spaced out in this initial welcome to where people are getting something like every week or every 2 weeks to learn more about my business. And when I click publish, it's going to save it and it's going to put this workflow in action. So anyone added to that new customer segment, if you go to bsidesstyling.com and you sign up for my newsletter, you're going to get added into the new customer segment, and all those new customers are going to start receiving that email. So if you were going to look through the previous emails, I'll show you an example of another one I did, a thank you for shopping. One real quick for you. Show you how cool the color palettes are. So I did a thank you for shopping, me doing my happy dance. Now you can see right here in this box, the DANCE, I'm drafting this, is being cut out of my box. So I'm going to go over here to the size and I'm going to scale my type down. And now everything fits within my box and nothing is cropped out. I'm going to look at this link copy. And I want to show you how I can change the color. It has these pre-populated colors, and then it gives you the option to put in your custom hex codes of your brand color. So these 4 colors are my frequent colors I use in my branding. They're already loaded and saved in my template, so I can easily go and navigate to my color palette. And then here I've added a button. And then here I'm adding some content. So you want to give people an additional value-added thing, not that you're just always trying to sell to them. So this is informing people of my 3 favorite styles to transition into spring. And if they want to get this look, they can click that link to shop my February collection and then go to that part of the page. Here's information for them, a big deal. I've got one lucky customer is going to get $50 shopping credit for my store. Below it is the details on how to enter for that credit. And then I did this cute little business life. I'm answering the most asked question about my business. So right now everyone's been asking about my shipping container jewelry studio that I've opened up. So when they click this read it link, it would take them to my Facebook business page where there is a post about the studio. So here is I'm so excited to have you join my email list, a little message about keeping in touch, thanking them for being a part of my business, another link to my Instagram, my social media icons, and another button. And then I added a little shout out for style events and my email address and unsubscribe. And what is really sweet is I can toggle between desktop preview and mobile. So I will look at mobile. I can see what my email looks like when someone looks at it on their phone. And then I didn't have to build any of that in the Over app. So that saved me at least a good hour of my time. And if I decided I don't like this orientation right here, you can go into selecting it and I can change the link that this goes to. Right now, this picture didn't go to anything. I can change the layout style. So right now I'm using this picture with a little bit of copy. These are all the pre-designed layouts. And they're just little blocks that I can drag over. So you can see that's the block I had at the beginning of my email. Loads of blocks. Once you have a block in your email, you go in, you change your fonts, you change your colors, your size, all of that is customized by you. You can go into this block setting here and you can change your background color. So you can see there's this light gray down here. If I wanted to make that my dark brand blue, or my brand pink. And I could make this top, rather than being no color, I could make it my brand golden caramel color, or go back to no fill. And you can do really cool things where you can add padding, which is going to be the spacing around your blocks, if needed. Right here is settings 2. So everything, when you click it, you get everything pops out: image, layout, link, block. And then once I have an email ready to go out, it's going to let me know that I can change the name of who it's from. So I have Brooksides of bsidesstyling, and then what sender email address it's coming from. So you can always change that and customize it. Then you can write your subject line. So it said, follow up on your A&D purchase. So I'm reaching out to my customer for a thank you. And then you also get to add this preview text. So I've got the subject line and then a preview text. And then it's going to have me pick my segment. Include. Add segments. That's the button I needed. And in this last screen, it's going to ask you, do you want to send it now, in an hour, in a day, or a custom time? And boom, you are done, friends. It is that easy. Flodesk has really changed things for me. I know it is a paid-for service, and having nearly 300 people that I have emails for, when I have a really good deal or a special announcement, I try to reach out twice a month to those folks and re-engage them back into the business. And we all know that a clean, nicely designed advertisement gets our attention. Flodesk is $38 a month, and I realize that is not cheap. I have this affiliate link here, and this flodesk.com/c/brooksides, one word. You would be given 50% off, not just your first month, but all months that you use the email platform. You would get it for $19, so you would get it half price. Your friends get 50% off. So if you decide to use Flodesk and you sign up with my link, then when you have created your account, you'll be able to go in and get your own custom link too and share the software with other people, and they can join. And you would be having your own affiliate link. So it's a pretty sweet service. The whole first month is free. You to see now is the last thing after you have sent a piece of email. View results. So I sent it to 287 recipients, 43 people opened my email, 9 people clicked a link on my email. There were no bounce backs, and I had 1 person unsubscribe. So the deliverability was 99.7%, and it showed me that almost 60% viewed it on desktop, which is really nice to know and see that it was not all on the cell phone. So once you send that email, you can go through and look these analytics up from each email. I forgot to show you a full loaded template in Flodesk. So when you click that to create new, you can select a category from this list. Let's click up my email game. Within here, I can scroll through and see a bunch of pre-designed templates to save me from having to drag and drop those different layouts over. I can get a pre-made layout. So you can still go into all of these and edit the color, the font, the text, your images. But I just want you to see just from one category how many templates there are. I can get a pre-made layout. So you can still go into all of these and edit the color, the font, the text, your images. But I just want you to see just from one category how many templates there are.